it's Montana Skylar. I wanted to give you guys all the questions and answers on my BBL since my surgery. I am 2 months post-op, and I know you guys are dying to know all of what happened, what I went through. I tried to post as much as I can, but now I'm gonna give you guys all the answers to what it takes, what it's about, and hopefully you guys will think it's like so awesome and won't want yourself. Okay, so most of my questions came from Snapchat. I screenshotted them all, and I'm gonna read them off and give you guys the answers. So the first one, how much fat did they take out of my stomach and then put back in? They took 500 cc's out of my stomach and then put it in my butt. That's like the maximum you can go at one time because all the fat has to kind of take its time to regrow there. So that way it connects there, and then now it grows from wherever they put it. Next question. How sore has it been? Because I suppose you can't sit properly on it just yet. Well, the first week was really good. I didn't feel anything. Then the second week, I was like dying. I really couldn't sit. I was getting tired of the fact that I had to sit on my hands and knees. I really couldn't do nothing. So we bought a BBL pillow, which is like for the butt. That way I could sit down, and it was like $100 just for this pillow. And that way it protects the fat, because you cannot sit on the fat once they put it in there because it could die, and then you just like lose the surgery. So you gotta be really careful. The next question. Do you feel comfy walking around the house naked? Well, at first when I got my BBL, I couldn't put no pants on, I couldn't put nothing. I had like a cast around, and I had to just wear Jonathan's shirts, which was really comfy. And so when I peed, like it was just real easy because it was hard to sit. So I did feel comfy walking around my house naked. It hurt. I even stood outside pretty much naked. I know everybody see me, but I had to do what I had to do. Okay, so my next question is, did the doctor say to eat specific food to heal faster, or to avoid specific food until you get better? I was supposed to eat a lot of protein during the process. I had to eat like peanuts and protein shakes and just a lot of protein. I had to keep it really high because, you know, the butt was just, it's my fat, you know, so I did have to eat that kind of stuff. I lost my appetite for a minute, and I really could not eat anything. I just felt so sick. Everything made me feel horrible. I was just like not into it. Okay, so the next one. What do you feel is your biggest accomplishment in life so far? For me, my biggest accomplishment is I really came from like nothing. I had like went through a lot of shit. I feel like in life, you know, people do go through shit. I came from the for real bottom, and it just sucked. But now I'm accomplishing shit. I keep on pushing forward. I want to get famous. Everybody knows that more than anything. I could probably do anything you wanted me to. So that makes me feel accomplishment, that I'm trying for that goal, and I'm not stopping. I'm not gonna quit until the Hollywood screen see me. Okay, so the next person wants to know, what was the total cost of surgery? Well, everybody knows Jonathan really got it from me because he loves me. He wants to see a big booty on me. But it was about, they had to suck 4 different spots out of my stomach. So they do it in parts. And so or sections. And I have 4 sections took out. And that's called a BBL 360. You can only put so much fat in at a time, and you can only take out so much fat at a time. And they took the maximum because obviously I want a big booty. I still want more. So I do recommend BBLs. Like, I still want another one. They're really great. But it was about like $15,000 for all of it to be done, because you have to pay for the anesthesia and just everything else that goes into it. So it was quite a bit. Okay, now people want to know, how was the healing process? The first week, oh my God, I was just so crazy. Like, I was outside constantly. I was smoking. I was just like up. I did not want to sleep. I was so hyper. I was on my phone. Like, I felt so good the first week. Like, nothing was wrong. The second week, because I was on a schedule, Jonathan had me taking my pills at the right time. So when they ran out, I still wasn't all the way done healing, and I was just crying in pain. Like, it was so horrible. I lost my appetite really bad. But just after one more week, it really was fine. Now I'm great. I love it. It feels great. Sometimes if I run, I can feel it like jiggling, and it kind of hurts a little bit because you can feel the fat, but it really is so great. Another person wants to know, What keeps you motivated? Well, a lot keeps me motivated. Like, if anybody who does know me or doesn't know me, I am a diagnosed OCD, so I get anxiety, I get depression a lot of the time. I always feel like, oh my God, I'm not good enough, and I'm not pretty enough, and I go through like that a lot. And Jonathan, he pushes me, and he pushes me, and he pushes me to keep doing everything I'm doing. Like, he's behind me 100%. So if I had to say what keeps me motivated, it's definitely him. Like, he pushes me to the end. Okay, so I know I got a lot of questions, guys. You guys had so many questions. It was so great. You guys showed so much support. You were awesome through that whole process. Like, I blew up on Snapchat. Like, that really blew up for me. I lost 17,000 followers on my last Instagram and got it back up to like 11,000. You know, one of my videos hit 11,000 views. Like, you guys are just really awesome. So, next question. So, this person wants to know, would you say in 10 years, will you look at yourself in the mirror and regret getting the surgery in your tattoos? I wouldn't regret it at all. Like, I love it. I'm a plastic surgery freak. Like, I want so much plastic surgery. Like, but I'm not going to go crazy. Like, I know the limit, but I want to fix a lot of things to make myself look the way that I want to look. I've been like that for like my whole life. And I just feel like in 10 years, no, I'll probably get some more. And as long as you're working out, like, I do work out. I go to the gym every day. Sometimes I get sick and I can't make it, and I'm like freaking out, like, oh my God, I'm gonna get fat. But you gotta keep up with the BBL. You cannot just get surgery and then be like, okay, I'm great, and never do nothing. Like, you still have to work out. You still have to accomplish that stuff. You still have to be active. Like, you cannot just sit around and eat potato chips after that. Like, you just still have to make sure that the body's in check and everything's good. Last question. Would someone be able to go through the entire process alone, or do you actually need people there to help you? I honestly believe no, you could not go and get a BBL and surgery like that and just be by yourself. I had Jonathan and I had my mom, and you have to have like all that support. You really do, and at least somebody. You can't just be sitting alone, because you never know what could happen. Like, Jonathan had to bathe me. I couldn't even do nothing. He had to take care of my stitches, and I had the drains, and he had to empty those. Like, you have to have somebody there to help you, because it's a big process and it's a big surgery. So I love all of you guys. Like, you are so amazing. You guys sent me so much support going through that whole thing. There's just so much. Like, I love all of you. I want you guys to keep on sending stuff. Keep on being active with everything. Like, you know, I'm trying to get there. Share, like, subscribe, do everything that you can to help me, and I help you in return. I'm really just trying to make this dream happen. And make sure all of you subscribe, please, and watch the next video.